A very good morning. Welcome to the sports segment on the weekend show. My name is Abraham Yusuf, bringing to you all the happenings across the world of sport. And I have again with me MC Sam. MC Sam, good morning.
Good morning, my main man.
Compliments of the season.
Christmas on there.
Oh my, don't hear. Okay, so quite a couple of things happened this week, actually in football, right? We're always talking about football. You know, we always have a lot to talk about. And one of the most interesting things was Manchester United's victory against Man City. You know, after that victory, I had a couple of people come to my DM. And the first thing they were like, hope you're going to talk about this thing on Saturday. Yeah, so this is me out there telling Manchester United fans, congratulations on your victory against Man City, right? But then over the week, Tottenham also did, you know, they reduced my pressure. So my question is, our conversation is around Man City now. What do you think is wrong? The coach or the players?
First of all, I just feel it's the players. It's the players. Because for Man U beating them from one goal behind and match ends 2-1.
Yeah.
I know there are Man U fans that were so happy. There's one of my Man U fan friend, Brashagi, was too happy that they won that match. But I was telling somebody, you people are celebrating against a team that has been losing. So there's not a big victory.
Okay, now, do you still see them as title contenders?
To be honest, yes, because the gap between first and where Man City is, there's not much gap. There's not much gap. So, and if Man City can just pick form all of a sudden, that is it.
If Pep should finish the season trophyless, should Man City still keep him?
That is a wicked question to ask, to be honest. That's a very wicked question to ask. Because it's just like you have a son who has been carrying first. Then there was one time he carried third or fourth or sixth, and you're like, you're not a good child.
But based on the standard that Man City is operating on, they're literally operating on the standard of Real Madrid. And it's hard seeing Real Madrid finish trophyless. And you feel, irrespective, he should still maintain his job.
It's hard, Real Madrid finishing the season trophyless, but their season they ended trophyless. So yes, it's hard for Man City to finish.
And those coaches that finished trophyless didn't stay the next season.
And not in the case of someone like Guardiola that won 6. How about 6?
And he had kind of a brief with Mourinho. Mourinho came out to say he can't win 6 trophies with 150 lawsuits against his team. And Pep came out to say whatever it is he has done to Mourinho, he's apologizing, but he doesn't know why someone like Mourinho will come out to say something like that against him. Anyways, that's their own beef, yeah. So let's come to Lookman. Lookman won African Best Player of the season. Well deserved, I'm sure you agree with me.
Nobody's arguing.
Yeah. So my old question on that topic is, if a big club was to come for him, where do you think he will fit in?
Number one, you should not go to Chelsea. Number one, you should not go to Chelsea because sometimes Chelsea can just transform your career from top player to nobody.
Average player.
It happened to Mo Salah, it happened to Kakanka, so you should not go to Chelsea. And I feel you should not go to Madrid now because there's Vinicius there. He's struggling with position. So the best team I feel he should go to should be either Inter Milan, Arsenal, because if he comes to Arsenal, believe me, Martinelli will be on bench.
Sharply.
So I feel he should come to either Inter Milan or Arsenal.
Okay. All right, so let's go to Vinicius. Vinicius won FIFA Men's Best Player. Now, before this few seasons, usually during the time of Messi and Ronaldo's era, we get to see that whoever wins Ballon d'Or, in most cases, ends up winning FIFA Best Player. But in recent time, it now feels like FIFA Men's Best Player is more of a consolation.
Seriously.
So whoever wins Ballon d'Or, do you see it that way, or he deserves the FIFA Men's Best Player?
I feel they just had to console him because everybody was like, Rodri. Although there was a bit of a loser argument. Some people like, Rodri doesn't deserve it, Vinicius deserves it. So, okay, let's say, I don't use the word consolation, but let's say he deserves it.
He deserves it?
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, because of our time, Chelsea. You know, we had this conversation when the season started, and when we were talking about teams who will finish in top 4, you and I will agree that we didn't really see, as much as they had a good number of players, we didn't really see Chelsea in that race. But here they are in the fight for the league. What was your thoughts on Chelsea this season?
First of all, you said in the beginning of the season. But do you remember last season when you asked me this question, that team that can win the league? I mentioned Chelsea, if you remember, because to me, Chelsea have more quality players than Man City. And Chelsea have been doing well. If you notice, my boss, Andy Madaki, has been adding more weight since Chelsea started doing well. Because Chelsea was one of the reasons that most Chelsea fans didn't watch ball last season and beginning of the season. But every Chelsea fan now is claiming their club. My boss now is so proud of his team. I'm wondering why he's not coming to the show with Chelsea jersey.
I'm going to give you a last banter now. For you as an Arsenal fan. It feels like for the past 2 seasons, where Arteta is struggling, one bald-headed coach will always drag him down. And now he has 2 to contend with. He has Ancelotti and Maresca. Do you still see Arsenal fighting for this league?
Yes, I feel Arsenal fight. I still see Arsenal fight for this league. The gap between us and Liverpool is about 7. It's just 7 points, right? While Chelsea, although Chelsea never dreamt of topping us with 4 points, but now it's 4 good points. 4 points is just 1 loss and 2 losses and everything is over. So if we beat Chelsea, we'll beat Chelsea.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. All right, that's the much we can take on sports. But the Premier League continues this weekend, and we have Aston Villa taking on Manchester City. We have Brentford going up against Nottingham Forest. We have Ipswich going up against Newcastle. We have West Ham taking on Brighton. We have Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Everton against Chelsea tomorrow. Fulham taking on Southampton. Leicester against Wolves. We have Manchester United going up against Bournemouth. And the big match of the weekend, Tottenham Hotspur going up against Liverpool. Handing over to Dr. Andy to wrap up the show.
I'd just like to say that you people support weird teams. His team, we wish they get a cup like in the next 10 years, which is in community or something small, because Sam is an Arsenal fan, which amounts to him being a hater. But good job, you guys, and well done. And I do hope, Chelsea has this problem. December, we tend to have this December 4, and I hope that doesn't happen because our enemies will be happy. But well done, guys. That's the much we can take on today's episode of the Weekend Show. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back here next week and the week after. Thanks to all of you for constantly supporting us and giving us the privilege of your time.